Everyone in the small town gasped when they saw the video. An elderly black woman was on her knees in the dirt, her hands shaking while two police officers stood over her. People watching could not believe it. How could this happen in broad daylight? And why did the officers look so nervous at the end of the video? No one knew the truth yet, but soon the whole world would learn who her son was and everything would change. Her name was Mrs. Lila Carter, a quiet woman who spent her days helping neighbors and giving food to anyone who needed it. She was kind, gentle, and respected by everyone. But that day, when she walked home from the grocery store, two officers stopped her. They said she looked suspicious. She was 73 years old and carried only bread and milk. Still, they ordered her to kneel on the ground, though Mrs. Carter tried to explain she had done nothing wrong. But the officers did not listen. One pushed her shoulder. The other yelled at her to cooperate. A crowd started to gather, phones came out, and people begged the officers to stop. But they didn't until one young man in the crowd whispered something that made them freeze. He told them, "Her son is coming." The officers laughed at first. But then a black SUV rolled in fast. The doors opened, and out stepped a tall man in a sharp suit, Agent Marcus Carter, one of the most respected federal investigators in the state. He had worked on major national cases, trained police departments, and even received awards from the governor. And he was furious. He ran to his mother, helped her stand, then faced the officers with cold eyes. "You forced my mother to kneel? For what reason?" The officers had no answer. Their faces turned pale as the crowd filmed everything. Within hours, both officers were suspended. An investigation began the same day. Mrs. Carter received public apologies. And Agent Carter made sure no one in that town would ever be treated that way again. In the end, Mrs. Lila Carter said only one thing: respect should not depend on who my son is. It should depend on who we all are as human beings.